Now we're in a war zone. Not being too quiet, actually. Get 33. Claire has the unmitigated swag of a lesbian in her 20s. Star Dream! Fuck off! Dante from DMC has some questions for her. Leon's the only dude should fuck. Leon's basically a lesbian too, let's be real. Lips. Hair, lips, nails. This crop top she's wearing with red leather vest over the top and fucking pink choker is such a mess of a fucking outfit, and I love it. This deep scoop fucking deep scoop crop top tee and fucking leather fucking vest. If I were equipped with a ladder, I could see outside the cell. Luckily, I have a ladder on me. Ah, a man. Let me live. Another Queen lyric on the back of Claire's jacket. This, by the way, is not the same red leather vest that Claire had in Resident Evil 2. She has a different one with a different design on it.
Go on. Get out of here. This place is finished. I don't know, it might have been a special forces team. But in any case, this prison's been taken over. Troops have been wiped out.
What are you saying?
You're free to leave the complex.
Claire's eyes
You
are
may as
so
well know you have no chance
blue.
of getting off this island.
And what about you?
I want
What
to
are
kiss
you going
him.
to do?
Don't worry about me.
His tits are huge. Hi, sir. Can I fucking squeeze him? Like, good God. American Wolf. Parabellum rounds. Love the sound effects. Playing manual. Why does Claire have this? When you obtain items, you can check them. Try to push objects. Use the quick turn. I didn't realize that Code Veronica had quick turn. I thought that was something that... Wait, is it... So, wait, Code Veronica has the quick turn, but Resident Evil 3 doesn't. Because 3 and Veronica were in production at the same time. 3 was sort of like basically a big DLC for 2. And this game was made by a different team as their new game. Resident Evil 3 does have quick turn. I thought only one of them had quick turn. Because I know that Resident Evil 3 has walking upstairs without having to push the A button, I believe. But then this one doesn't. Because there were like changes that they had made. I know Resident Evil 3 has the quick dodge, but this one doesn't. There's lots of like differences between the games where it's like if the teams had worked together, we could have had both. Climb and descend. All right, Slay. Love this little profile screen that this game has for Claire with this fucking like fighting game headshot. That's like a Tekken headshot right there. Claire's height 169 centimeters. Hey, I'm a little bit taller than Claire. I'm 10 centimeters taller than Claire. Weight 52 kilos. Ooh, I weigh 3 times the amount. Well, not exactly 3 times, close to 3 times. Maybe like 2.8 times the amount of weight that Claire does. I'm a bear. Blood type O. Same bestie. Claire and I have the same blood type. And of course we have to have a little graph of the graphic on the back of her jacket because I don't know, we got to fill space and a zoom in on her eye with some fucking text over the top of it. Hi Felix, how you doing today? Did you know that vest is supposed to be nylon? I thought it was denim. I thought it was leather. I want him to whimper his friends. Oh my god. Is the big titty man your new beau? She's late for Marvel vs. Capcom. It's kind of a crime that she wasn't in Marvel vs. Capcom. She's campy enough for it. A homostatic capsule on the floor. Homo? He's taking gay pills. Oh my god, chat. Look at this goofy ass character model. Turning animation. Jesus Christ. Claire is like fucking 60% leg. Look how much leg she has. What is this character model is a little janky. Also chat, first Resident Evil game to have first mainline. Well, I guess whatever. It's not pre-rendered backgrounds. It's not the first. I guess Survivor technically didn't have pre-rendered backgrounds. Oh, there's a herb in here. I did not know that. Well, she had to outrun a helicopter somehow. His eyes are closed. He's bleeding. He'll need homostatic medicine. List of prisoners. My name is at the end. WKD 4496. Claire Redfield Radio. The escort's name is at the end of the document. Umbrella Medical Paris. 3rd Security Unit Leader. Rodrigo Juan Rival. Take the combat knife? You took the combat knife. All right. Bye, Roddy. What's Claire's persona? Tex said a maned wolf. And I can see that. Ooh, roaches. A maned wolf. Maybe. Not to be basic, but Claire gives like fox vibes. I would make Claire a wolf because Claire and Claire and Chris would both be wolves. Because Chris has this whole like wolf fetish in Resident Evil 8. What is a maned wolf if not a fucked up looking fox? Proud of Ronnie for being brave about his tummy ache.
Six and a half hours later.
Yeah, the longest stair climbing scene ever. Ooh, I'm scared. I'll put 1 foot forward. Or maybe not. All right, 1. Oh, look at me go. High 2 odds. Let's see if I can get through here without getting bit. Claire, you've seen these things before. She's like, ugh, cringe. Ah! Pre-rendered jump scare. The lighting is completely different. Damn it. Area is so hard to get through without getting bit. Hey, Nakey, they don't have any junk. So we're doing knife only. You're funny, Stardream. Oh, chat. Get ready for everyone's favorite character. Wah! Ooh!
Wait, wait! Don't shoot!
Oui, oui, bonjour!
Huh? You're not a zombie. Well, great. Wait right there. I'm coming over.
Oh, this fucking Canadian twig.
Sorry about that little misunderstanding, but I thought you were another one of those monsters.
Shut up. Make one wrong move and I'll shoot.
Relax, beautiful. I said I was sorry. My name's Steve. I was a prisoner on this island,
The name's Steve.
and I'm guessing you're not from Umbrella either.
His shoulders
No,
are so
I'm
wide.
Claire Redfield.
Claire. Nice. I'll remember that. Hey, I heard there's an airport around here. And once I find it, I can finally escape from this crazy island. I'll see ya.
Hey, wait up!
Bye!
I don't want you following me, lady. You'll only slow me
Stop.
down.
Sounds like he purposely kept getting the guards mad at him so that they'd kill him. Oh my god, what a disaster F slur, chat. Possible to open. Hell yeah. Chat, if you ever see Claire physically look at something, like how she is right now, it's usually because there's something there. Little point of interest for you. This is the central gate of the prison. It's locked. A hawk picture is carved into the hollow. Whoa, that camera shot. That's very cool. Lady, she's 3 years older than you. But yeah. Steve, there's no way that Steve is fucking straight. That kid's like bi, or I don't know. Look at the padlock. Wah! Wee. I'm coming over. Sorry. He's very Canadian. Oh, there's no manual reloading in this game either. Like, you have to open the menu up and, like, either combine or just wait for your bullets to run out. No, don't claim it. Straight as could be. God, there's so many fucking zombies in this game off the bat. Prisoner's Diary. May 13th. This room stinks of death. Based upon the information I found, I believe that I'm far south of the equator. Lucky for me, that Bob in the bunk below me is one of those interesting type of guys. He's, you know. May 16th. Today Bob told me some crazy story of why he was put in this place with me. Bob said that he used to be an attendant for the head of this place. This boss named Alfred supposedly placed him in here because of a tiny little mistake. What does that mean? What's going to happen to me? May 20th. Without warning, a group of military men took Bob to the building behind the guillotine stand. At midnight, I'll sneak out here to see him. Dude, if they're taking him to the guillotine, I don't know about that. I've been hearing that anyone taken out to that building never comes back. On top of that, there are these really large plastic bags constantly being removed from that place. I'd better pray for Bob. Bob's dead. May 21st. I was wrong. I shouldn't have gone there. What's going on? What's going on in there? All I could hear was the insanely creepy laughter and the sound of Bob screaming. I don't know what to do. Ooh, that's loud. I don't know what to do. I can't stop thinking about it. Is that gonna happen to me? I can't let it. I just can't. Since my last entry, all of my fellow inmates have been taken to that building. I know that I'm next. It's obvious that they were all here to be used as Alfred's guinea pigs. There's no way out. What am I gonna do? Bullets. It appears to be toiletries. They've been used and worn out. Fuck. Fuck. Fucking yikes. Fucking yeesh. I should probably use one of these herbs. They got rid of the decapitations. They did? Oh yeah, you're meant to be able to kick off their heads, huh? Yeah, they twitch in this game too. Hi, Crumpet. Oh, fuck off. You sillies. We don't have to kill them, we just have to shoot them enough to get past them. Just got done with Risk of Raid. Oh, you're playing with Coco, right? That fire spreading? Jesus. How was it? Did you guys have fun? That's probably normal. How's Code Veronica? I just downloaded 5. Really good. I'm excited to play 5 with you, Crumpet. I'll be doing Resident Evil 5 with Waylon on stream too when they get up to that in like fucking October. That's like ages away. The door shutter is locked. I must release the lock. Hi, Shadow Pen. What did you say you said you were doing in Locktober? I'm gonna be playing Resident Evil 5 with Waylon.
Please deposit any metallic items.
Oh, we're both gonna be locked up. That's not true. I don't know what they, but yeah. All right, metallic items. Fucking hate this shit. So this door here closes and all of these window shutters close if you take any metal items through this area. Control panel for the 3D scanner. There's an activation switch. Push the switch? No. An auto duplicator. If the materials are set, it can restore an object. So I gotta find a 3D item to scan. This is literally a 3D printer. That's crazy that like when this game first came out, this idea was like sci-fi and we have this technology for real and it doesn't need to be this big. Like, crazy. The user's manual. 3D duplicator user manual. Our new product, the 3D duplicator, consists of 2 parts. The 3D scanner portion, a portion that scans a 3D object. Simply place the materials that you would want to have scanned onto the tray of the scanner. The scanned object will be processed into a 3D data, which will be transferred to the duplicator portion. The duplicator portion, if you place this material you wish to have converted to the machine, it can begin conversion based on the 3D data that was created by the 3D scanner portion. The conversion will be executed and completed accurately. Results of the object precise during the original. Yeah, it's just a 3D printer. Don't worry about it. It's like it's a run ender. Okay. Ooh. Gas rounds. Wonder what those pics were on the computer. Let me have another look. Oh, really? I can't check again? Lame. I'll have to check the VOD. Must have been like a little Easter egg or something. She gets a grenade launcher in this one. Very Jill coded. Facts on the facility access application. Be sure to verify the content of the following facility access application form and add the applicant's name to the expected visitors list. Chief Prison Guard Room Paul Steiner. I hereby apply for access permission for Prison Area D. Details follow. Visitor name Carl Grisham. Purpose of entry. Carrying in the following materials. New product sample from the Metal Industries Co. TG01. Various daily commodities ordered by the prison. Note. Will use a transportation truck. TG1 sample will be stored in a designated briefcase. I sure hope someone doesn't crash that truck into a graveyard and have that truck blow up in flames. Because I would like to get to that briefcase and get that TG01 now that we know where it is. You filed the facility entry facts. Chris Redfield.
Chris Redfield.
Big bro.
What are you doing here?
Chris Redfield. Is he a relative of yours or something?
You mean my brother?
Ah. Your siblings. Well, it seems your brother is under surveillance by Umbrella.
What?
Umbrella.
I've got to contact Leon and tell him to let my brother know he's being monitored. It's a good thing I have
Like,
access to an
duh,
outside
Claire.
connection from here.
Honestly.
Well, that file shows the latitude and longitude of this place. Why don't you send your brother the coordinates and ask him to come help?
Done.
Thanks. I'll do that.
Hey, I was just kidding. There's no way he could get here, even if he is your brother.
Yes, he can. I'm sure of it.
You can punch boulders, dude.
No way. He won't come. You'll just end up disappointed if you rely on others. Believe me, I know.
It's my character arc.
What was that all about?
No way. He won't come. Me when puppy. Oh my god. Me when you lock up puppy. The voice acting is early Ari. In early Ari is something. This one specifically, Waylon, is particularly bad. It's very. This game is so camp. People always say that like Resident Evil started to become really camp during Resident Evil 4, but I think it was during Code Veronica. Code Veronica was way campier than 4 was. The Hawk emblem. The email to Leon has already been sent. Love that it's just like established here that Leon and Chris know each other. Because Leon and Chris don't meet until Resident Evil 6 on screen. We never see them in the same room until Resident Evil 6, but it has been established that they know each other now. So we can't take this Hawk emblem back to the front gate because it's made of metal, but if we find a way to bring a non-magnetic substance in here and recreate it... Wee-oo, wee-oo. The data transmission is complete. I don't need a 3D printer. Concentrates all my microplastics in my body before picking a little plastic dinosaur out of my mouth. My God. Love her reaction to that, where she was like, that was weird. This game is basically the Rocky Horror of survival horror. A little bit. That's so much more accurate than some people in chat might realize, Grendel. A lock release device. Pull up the lever. Oh, maybe that unlocks the gate out the front. Door is being held closed by something. I can't open it from this side. Chris subs to Leon's OnlyFans. I thought you were gonna say Chris subs for Leon. Chris would
Please
sub.
deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Claire, top. Leon, service verse. Chris, bottom. Jill, dom verse. Chris, pig bottom, yeah. Piers Niven from Resident Evil 6, service verse. Subverse. Ada, you don't want to know. Ada, Dobby Mummy, like... Ada, Dom fucking top. I really don't need the knife back. Should I leave these here? I don't think I need them. Not right now, at least. I'll take them. Hug, you don't want to know, but he has a gas mask for a reason. Hug is a piss boy. Fire extinguisher. Oh, caution. Could I have blown that up? Oh, you're kidding. Eat the rich, am I right? Padlock key. There's an indentation on the indigo blue plate. That spin animation is insane, by the way. Like, it's a bit wild. Can I blow it out? Me shopping for a Tesla? A billionaire headrest. Honestly. Oh no! Puppies! Chat, someone come and get your puppy. Put him on a leash. My God. Did they don't bite? Yes, they fucking do. Oh my God. Oh, someone's up. Don't mind me. Ay! Are you kidding me? Fucking hiding around the corner. So what's cool about these guns is that Claire will auto aim at 2 separate zombies. Oh, fucker. Briefcase. There's a button. Push it. Yeah, push it. TG01 is inside the briefcase. There's also an explanation document for the TG01. Product description. Thank you for your continued support of using our products. This time, we have gathered our most advanced technologies and have succeeded in creating the unique anti-metal detection alloy TG01. It cannot be detected by metal detectors. It cannot be pictured by X-ray. And it's lightweight and durable. We plan to develop various weapons utilizing this innovative new alloy. We have enclosed a sample for you to review. We look forward to hearing from you regarding the possible business opportunities. Metal Industries Co. Chief Development Planning, Carl Redhill. It'd be really cool if TG01 came up in a different Resident Evil game. Like, why not, right? We've established that in the Resident Evil universe, someone has invented an alloy that is not detectable by, like, X-ray or fucking, like, magnetism or whatever. It's wet as shit here. so relaxing.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Material bad dragon would be interesting. Oh god. What are they gonna make a metal dildo? Oh. What is that in the bottom left corner? That looks like, is that a picture of Hug? And then on the right, that's like a some kind of BOW. Maybe a hunter? I don't think I need the fire extinguisher for anything else. Did what reminds me of those shitty plastic machine pistols in Cyberpunk 2077 that you can buy from vending machines for 100 eddies? God. They do be murdered. Oh yeah, I forgot Hunk was meant to be the protag of 3. More of them? Fuck's sakes. I hate it in old classic Resident Evil where it's like, oh, if you don't stand on the exact right spot, you can't use the item correctly. It's like, fuck off. Be more generous with that. That's gonna piss Waylon off in fucking Resident Evil 1, because there's a few points in the game where that happens. It will, yeah. Even when I did my because I did 2 run-throughs, like one as Jill, one as Chris recently in Resident Evil 1 to sort of refresh my memory. And there was a bunch of times where it happened to me and I was like, oh god, Waylon's gonna bitch about this. Ooh, ammo. Haven't come across a single red herb yet. Do I have to use the fire extinguisher here? Nope, just smother it. You think Hunk is a mini tyrant? That's a really cool theory. I kind of like the idea that Hunk is just like a fucking like special agent with just no name. You know? He's just really good at killing. I'm sorry, chat. Wish they wouldn't yelp. Stay down. Bowgun arrows. Just weird, does that look like there's something up there? Hey Jet, thank you for the pats. The dogs are dead anyway. They're zombie dogs. Next game center around a character, a new character, or someone that's only appeared once, or a nameless nobody. Thanks. There are so many characters that they could fucking feature. Like, let's get another game with Sheva. Let's get another game with Rebecca. You know? There's so... Resident Evil has such a massive catalog of characters. People would lose their minds if we got a Hunt game. I'd lose my mind if we got a Sheva game. Fucking Sheva Alomar, Resident Evil fucking 9. Bring back Jill. Jill hasn't been the main protag of a Resident Evil game since Revelations. And that was a spin-off game, and they changed her voice actor, and she looked different, and I didn't like it that much. The map of the building is shown on the monitor. It seems that I can print it out. Print out a map. There is a female Hunk, and I hate her design. That's not canon. The fucking the girl hug from fucking Resident Evil Revelations 2 multiplayer mode, and she's Hunk, but she wears a mini skirt. Gunk. I can't actually remember what they called her. Lady Hunk, that's it. This game gives you so much ammo, but there are so many fucking zombies. Nice popwood, thank you. Juked. It's a storage warehouse. It's locked. It seems to need a special key to release the lock. That's where the bowgun is. For her advanced feeling game chat with Lady Hunk ass. You're fine. I'd love to actually finish Revelations 2. Revelations 2 and Resident Evil 6 are kind of contentious games, but they had really cool ideas, in my opinion. Like, Resident Evil 6 had, like, a really fun idea on, like, very action-heavy combat and, like, multiplayer co-op and stuff, and I enjoyed it a lot for that specifically. And Resident Evil Revelations 2 did what I want Resident Evil to do with multiplayer and had a horror-focused multiplayer combat. And if they remake Resident Evil 5, I would love for them to remake it with the sort of the gameplay concept of Resident Evil Revelations 2 in mind. For example, in Revelations 2, you play as, in the first level at least, the first episode, sorry, you play as Claire and Moira Burton. Moira Burton is Barry Burton's daughter, another character that, you know, we could fucking feature in a future game. Moira is severely anti-gun. She doesn't like guns. She refuses to use a gun. And when you play as her, you don't get access to a gun. So you get a crowbar as her instead. And, like, it's really fun because, like, as Moira, you can, like, hit enemies with a crowbar or finish them off when they're down, or, like, you know, you play more of like a fucking utility role as a character. I think you could, like, shine a flashlight on enemies and stuff. It's really interesting. But, like, one player is virtually defenseless and the other player has to do all the shooting and you have to work together. Genius idea. Oh my god, there's so many fucking zombies! Motherfucker. Jesus. There is nothing of interest. From Moira's alternative costume, the crowbar is a sword. Oh, that's cool. I only ever played episode 1 of Revelations 2. For some unknown fucking reason, Revelations 2 chat is local co-op only. Why? What fucking possessed them to make a multiplayer focused game local co-op only? It's psychotic. Valentina Rosso. Oh, Valentino Rosso. That's the name of the... Isn't that the name of the guy that dies in Resident Evil 3? Gumball machine. Oh, I see what you're saying, Stardream. The Leaf gumball machine. Hold on. Who's the name of the guy at the start of Resident Evil 3? There's a dude who, like, refuses to leave the warehouse. Oh, wait, no, that's Dario Rosso, I think. Yeah, it's Dario Rosso. Wonder if that's like a little reference. Was there seriously nothing in here? Did I come in here for no reason? All that was in here was a green herb? Oh wait, no, here we go. Now I'm curious, would you be a dom or a sub, not including if you're a top or a bottom? Me personally, Jet? That's a rather personal question. I mean, if you're curious, I consider myself verse switch. I feel like the idea of dom sub, like top bottom verse switch, I feel like it's all Outcast is a urinal, sorry. Oh my god. I mean universal high region. Shut up, Way. I feel like that stuff is like I love, like, roleplay is great, you know, cornerstone of like fucking sexual activity roleplay, but like I don't want that to be like a core part of my identity, you know. I don't really identify with like, oh, I am this, you know. And I'm not saying that you should feel bad if that is how you like identify, but for me personally, it just doesn't sit well with me. Ooh, the sauna. So yeah, like if you were to ask, I would say, well, I consider myself a versatile switch because it's like, well, you know, are you dom? Sometimes with the right people, like. Are you sub? You know, maybe, like, depends on the situation. Even with my partner, it's like, you know, I think we're both verse. I could be condescending about it and say like, I'm not a top or a bottom, I'm an adult. Take the key with the tag. The device seems to control the water current. It's broken. Seriously, we don't need to kill this guy. Oh! All right! Let it go. Oh, puppy time is over. Gotta turn on my timer. Shriveled sword zombie. Are you a sub me when I see the word marine? Oh my god. But yeah, on a more positive note, like, my whole, like, opinion on the whole dom sub thing is just like, I mean, everyone should try both, right? Even if you want to commit yourself to one, it's like, okay, well, like, don't they say that, like, if you want to be a good dom, like dom sir or whatever, you should understand what it's like to be, like, a submissive bottom so that you can, like, do that role play correctly or whatever. A small key made with a steel word storage on it. I think we know where this goes. You don't have to try, but you should at least be open to trying. I guess you don't have to, but that's like saying I won't eat anything with egg in it. Are you allergic? No, I just don't like egg. All right, well, not everything with egg in it tastes like egg. Like, I don't know. You never gonna eat pancakes? You never gonna try fucking custard? I don't know. Hey! Fucker, are you kidding me? Mental image of Claire getting bitten by a zombie, pushing them off and being like, ah. Another Monday. So I can use that gunpowder to make explosive arrows now. Well, that door's apparently locked. The doorknob is missing. I can't open it. Hey, Pangolin. I love those switch types, especially when they're non-binary. It's like respect. You've made a single choice in your life, and you are not starting. You've made a single choice in your life, and you're not starting now. Well, what do you mean? I feel like if you're reverse switch, you're open to like lots of stuff. When I was younger, I considered myself like, oh my god, I'm a bottom. I'm gonna be a sub bottom. But then as I got older, it just like. But as I got older, I'm like, I'm bored with this. It's like playing Monster Hunter and only ever using like the greatsword. It's like the greatsword's great, love the greatsword, but there's like 14 other weapons. Like, memo on the pass number. The emergency door lock system in the biology experiment room can be released with a 4-digit passcode. Pass number. I hope you haven't forgotten about it already. I have just received an order from the system administrator requesting us to change the pass number periodically. What bothers me is that you often lose important memos, pass numbers, or even chemicals. So, in an attempt to solve that problem, I came up with an idea. You know the red human skeleton picture at the back of the biology experiment room? I've decided to use the number signed on the picture as the pass number. If you happen to lose the memo, just look at the picture. Well, don't think you would ever need to use the emergency pass number anyway, but just in case, you know, take it easy, Mr. Careless. Thanks, Mr. Careless. Not my knees need a rest. You right there, buddy?
I can't get the door open!
Alright, Claire, to be fair, you didn't even try. She looked at that door and said, I can't open that shit. It appears to, there appears to be no one around. A red picture is hanging in the back. The red skeleton picture, that's a Minecraft-ass picture. I can't see the number from here. I can. It's 1125. What do you mean? This game was not made for a HD. Abnormal air. I can't enter the pass number. All right, we gotta find a way to ventilate the room. It's not 0451 in Ippen, Wayland.
Biohazard contamination detected. Level 3. Emergency shutters will close. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Ooh. Hey,
That was
Kage.
close.
Oh, that beeping's not gonna get irritating. All right, we're done here. How explosive arrows make a fairly quiet weapon suddenly dangerously loud, yeah. Oh my god, depth perception. Oh, his hat came off. There was a zombie up here? There was. Oh my god. There's a reason why I am what I am, and oop. Seriously? Bad. Why is that sparkly over there green? Oh, you can't take any more items. Yeah, sure as shit I can't. There's a reason I am what I am, and that is a not safe for stream, so I only do one thing now. Green herb just here. Should be a safe room up ahead. Oh, chat. Iconic scene coming up. His fucking character. Oh, is it now or when I come back later? All right, it might not be right now. Security lock system is active. Enter the employee ID to activate the unlocking device. The 1125? Verification progress. Error. ID identification has been rejected. Alright, let's go figure out what this ID is meant to be. High terms. What could that be, chap? Ah! Freaking bats! Well, fuck. I know there's a safe room here somewhere. So, for the remake, do you think there's any way for them to keep stuff surrounding his character, or do they gotta start from scratch? It's a good question, Stardream. So, I'm gonna spoil it for you now, chat. Alfred Ashford, one of the main villains in this game, is a crossdresser. They're not trans. They're not even a drag queen. They are just like a criminally insane, like, crossdresser. They like to dress up as their sister and put on a voice and pretend to be her because it's his twin sister. A crossdresser who has DID, probably. Yeah. Either way, he's not sane, you know? So, I don't know how they would tackle that in a possible remake. In my personal opinion, as a queer person, but obviously not someone who, like, represents the greater trans community, I would like to see them keep it in and maybe try and, like, lean into the campiness of it. I know that, like, newer Resident Evil stuff is trying to be really serious, but, like, I don't think there's a way to do it seriously. Like, I kind of, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, it's not good representation, but it is still camp. And I do think that there is still something there that's, like, kind of iconic, you know? I don't know. It's tricky subject. Secretary's notes. 4 years have passed since I began serving Sir Alfred. He doesn't trust anyone. Even though I am his attendant, I am still strictly prohibited from entering his private house. What is his problem anyway? They say he lives with his twin sister Alexia in his private house on the hill. Occasionally, I've seen someone standing in the window of the house. It might have been Alexia, whose extreme beauty is often talked about. This whole plot line with Alfred is very much inspired by Alfred Hitchcock, Psycho. Even their mansion is like the house from Psycho. I once asked Sir Alfred about this, but it only enraged him. Even though I'm his attendant, he will not show me any lenience. If I ask about her again, I could put my life at risk. After all, it is the mystery of why he so desperately tries to keep his private life with Alexia a secret. Robert Dawson. There is an indentation of 2 guns. I love this safe room music, by the way, chat. There's evidence that the shelf has been moved. The ID card. NTC 0394. Can someone write that down? I feel like cross-dressing was never meant as representation. Same with Psycho. Yeah, but like, I feel like it inadvertently becomes a part of like queer culture, you know? Like, think about how the Disney villains are never really intended to be queer, but they're queer coded. And even though they are morally bad characters, they're still kind of embraced now. Like, people love Ursula and like fucking Jafar and shit. Like, they're campy as hell. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I have a satisfying answer for you, but I definitely think it's an interesting conversation. Da, da, da. Thank you, Pangolin. RE3 has a good safe room soundtrack. It was, what did Pangolin write? NTC 034394. ID cards no longer useful. Discard. Honestly, just make the character like casually wear ostentatious feminine mask outfits and change from scene to scene the way his appearance becomes less icky and more of a fun thing that he does. Yeah, that could be a good way to do it. Derulium case. Jason Derulium. It is secured by a simple lock. If I could open this, if I had a lockpick. Add a twist where the ventriloquist dummy is being controlled by Las Palagas parasite, it might make more sense. But then again, that would just enrage people who never played Resident Evil 4. That would just encourage people who never played Resident Evil 4 to check it out. That could be a good idea. I just don't know how I feel about... Also, hi, Yami. I don't know how I feel about getting rid of the entire plotline that he, like, cross-dresses. I think it's kind of fun, you know? Is that problematic of me to say? Like... You know, fucking Alfred Ashford is not trans. They're not a trans character. Like... But to be real about it, they do represent what transphobes label trans people as, which is the issue. It's kind of like a Buffalo Bill situation where, like, the director of Silence of the Lambs has specifically said that Buffalo Bill is not meant to be an allegory for a trans person. And there's even dialogue in the movie where Hannibal Lecter, Anthony Hopkins' character, says they are not trans. They are like, you know, they have like DID or whatever. But then that demonizes people with DID as well, and it's all like, I don't know. I feel like it would be better if Alfred Ashford was just crazy and liked to dress up as his sister and was aware that he was doing it. It wasn't like a mental illness. It's not like a queer thing. They're just crazy and they're you know, they're just a campy villain. I don't know. Oh, wow. Look at the way the body fell. He's like up against the wall. That's so cool. He's cross-dressing so that he can see his sister again. Yeah. If Psycho's the precedent, then I don't see this as being an aspect that most people would feel needs changing, as it is far more about pretending to be someone else than it is about cross-dressing itself. That is true, but like the issue is that unfortunately this piece of media, it has a context that it exists in, and the context is that we live in an incredibly anti-trans fucking point in history right now. An audio log where it's him saying, "I'm not trans, but it's okay if I was." Not that there's anything wrong with that. What about just a cutscene where he's putting on makeup in a mirror going, "I'm Alexia Ashford. Ha ha ha. I'm so pretty. Everyone likes me. Ha ha ha. Oh, Alfred, you're my favorite twin brother." Ha ha ha. Like, just a scene with that. To have Alfred be voiced by fucking the guy that does Roger's voice for American Dad. What if they made him do blackface instead? This aspect might be problematic. Let's do something inherently that is explicitly problematic instead to cover it up. Christ. Maybe in the remake he does half his face really feminine, and then some shots of the camera shows only sides of his face talking where he switches back and forth. That's a little derivative. A drag race fucking challenge. What is that no emote? In my opinion, they should fully embrace it, lead into the DID that he doesn't see himself as Alfred while dressing as his sister. He is his sister in that moment. Make it sympathetic, and ooh, make it sympathetic. That's an idea. Like, what if we made Alfred Ashford less of a psychopath and more of a victim? I'm obviously joking, by the way. They should do that. I understand that you're joking, Waylon. I hope that everybody in chat knows that that was a joke as well. I would, if they were to remake this, they could, with what Jackalope was saying. Also, hi Jackalope. With what Jackalope was saying, I think it could be a fun idea to make Wesker more of a villain in this, because spoiler alert, Wesker shows up and is technically the main villain of this game. Give him more presence, because we already know that he's going to be there. This game has already came out, you know. It's no secret that Wesker's still alive. Make him more of the main protagonist and a bit more present, and make Alfred more of like a victim, like an unwilling sidekick or something. Oh god, this fucking scene. Hi Beheed, how you doing, buddy? There's a model fighter plane on display here. War seems to be the primary theme. Model battleship is displayed here. A jewel modeled after an ant is on display here. There's a button below. Should you push the button? Correct. I will push the button. Oh, this is fucking creepy, chat. It's Alfred and Alexia or Ashford. Huh. Hello, sister. Oh, hello, brother. Ugh. Average British kids can confirm. Hi, RCN. Oh, it's so fucked up. If they would have villainized these two in a remake, focus on the fact that they're British and white and rich. They're rich kids. They're spoiled, psychotic nepo babies. That's the thing we should focus on. Pair of gold Lugers are on display here. Take them? No. If I take those, the room closes and starts filling with poison gas. I will take the steering wheel, though. Casual animal cruelty always creeps me out. Well, animals are innocent. They can't defend themselves, you know? They're like the ultimate act of villainy. It's kind of a narrative shortcut. It's just have your villain character kill an animal, shoot, you know, shoot the dog or whatever. At JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah. They did that, huh? Gonna go shower. All good, Jet. Huge portrait is on display here. Super crest is carved into the lock. The doors look like giant chocolate bars. Christ.
Yeah! Help me!
Help me!
Steve?
He's this way. God, that line read was so bad. Help me! Please leave him. Yeah! Help me! Steve is suffering. Hold on, screen cap. There is a message on the control panel. When 2 pairs complete, my anger will subside. Oh, shit. There was a boat and a plane, right? Two tanks, 2 guns, a boat and a plane, 2 more guns. When 2 pairs complete, my anger will subside. I guess it's the 2 guns then?
That was too close.
Too
But I found
close.
something, thanks to you.
You.
Looks cool, huh?
Oh, I need those. Give them to me.
Give them
gotta be
to
kidding.
me.
I found it, and I'm keeping it. Fine. Let's make a deal. I'll trade you for something fully automatic. See you around, Claire. Adios.
Wait. Oh, fuck.
Hey, wait, Steve!
Does anyone in chat know if I had have had the automatic machine guns on me, could I have given him those in this cutscene? Because that's why I brought them down here when I came here before. I could restart to check it out. I'm not that far behind. Should I restart? I did just save it. I think he always takes the looters, but I don't know. She said like she was telling a dog to drop it. Steve is suffering. Good. I know that you can eventually get the Lugers off him if you give him the machine guns. I just don't know when that's meant to be. I do think it is a later in the game thing, so I'll just leave it for now. Oh god, here we go.
Redfield! How dare you interfere with my operation?
Incredible voice acting.
What are you talking about?
You let yourself be captured so you could lead your people to this base!
I have no idea what you're babbling about.
You don't fool me! I am Alfred Ashford, commander
Slur.
of this base.
Oh? You must be one of Umbrella's lower level officers if you're in command of a backwater base like this one.
How dare you!
Patty. The library is open.
The family is among the world's first and finest. My grandfather is one of the original founders of Umbrella, Inc. Now tell me, why have you attacked this installation?
Attacked?
Shortly after you arrived, my base was attacked. You must have informed your people of its location.
I still don't follow you. I really don't know anything about that.
Unacceptable! How can you deny it? My base has been destroyed. And thanks to you, the experimental T-virus was released, creating countless zombies and monsters. Tell me, who do you work for? Who sent you? Have it your way, then. You're just a rat in a cage anyway.
Spinal or
I'll be
rage?
sure to keep you entertained before I dispose of you.
Christ. Hypothetical remake. Alfred Ashford is played by Trixie Mattel. What an right. So fucking funny. I love Alfred Ashford. Such a stupid laugh. Did you use the code yet? We've used several. Hi, AB. How was your evening on the town? Alright, what vehicle have we not used in the Resident Evil franchise yet? We've used helicopters. We've used snowmobiles. Cable cars, trains. What about a mother flippin' submarine? Only subs? Oh, God. Oh, he said, oh my God, subs. Tonk. Tonk. There's a lever. Where's the lever? No. A side pack to carry more items. Oh my God. A total of 10 items, chat. It's gonna be like the biggest inventory in classic Resident Evil history. In the middle of putting on his makeup, Rumi, as he runs up the stairs, you see his pink thong peek up from under his belt. Whoa, that's a little glitchy. Cool camera angle from inside the tank. One of his heels snap. God. Hi, Miho. You get a shout out from Miho? Oh, Jesus. How's the residents? They're pretty evil. They do be murdered though. Increment there. Oh. Did not realize that was a door. A plane. Yeah, but can you give a shout out to Mir? If you're there. I suppose the early discussion about cross-dressing makes me wonder, is the main concern how the remake would handle Alfred Ashford more about the present-day anti-cross-dressing part of the gaming platform population will take offense, and or the cross-dressing people will take offense? Or is it more of a worry about the vague, more vague than either of these possibilities? I think it's more nuanced than that, Pangolin. I definitely think the anti-work crowd, there'll be members of the anti-work crowd that'll hate it. There'll be members of the anti-work crowd that will like it because it kind of demonizes like somebody with mental illness who cross-dresses. It's not really representation, but it also exists like contextually, so it kind of, you know, it's a complicated topic, you know. Hey, VFAT Gaming 2-1, thank you for the hydrate. Just met our special little guy, Grimmy Leon, at Level Up today. Oh, slay! Look above the keyhole reads K402. Thank you for the pets. Anybody in chat like Crane games? Has anybody in chat ever won anything from a Crane game? I don't think I've ever won anything from a Crane game. My sister won a minion plush. Is that truly winning? An Oboe plushie? Slay. May not operate the lift while the power levels are low. Shit. Hello. This is not as effective as I thought it would be. Jesus. It's biohazard card. Ah, that's the silver card we need, chat. Oh my god, chat! Chat! Oh my god, chat! It's a card key. Shining is silver. You can use this at the military training facility. So they're generous with the arrows because they suck. Yeah. It's a fast firing weapon though. I want a heart of an attendant. I want the heart of an attendant with a frustratingly not winning anything. That's very sweet. Oh my god. Control panel for the elevator iron bridge. The control lever is missing. What would Leon's persona be? I don't know if we settled that. Same with Jill. Well, Chris and Claire would be wolves. Jill would be... Leon would be... like a mink. Or maybe like some kind of mustelid. Jill. What would Jill be? Jill's kind of a baddie. Maybe Jill should be a fox. She's smart. She's the master of unlocking. Like, she's quick. And then, like, in Resident Evil 5, she could be like an Arctic fox. Because of the hair bleaching or whatever. Wesker would be a cat. Albert Whisker. Oh my god. I can't hit them with the fucking gun? Oh my god. I hate these things. Oh my god! Oh, it's the dead bat. Alright, so we gotta get this fucking biplane up and running. Oh, Wesker would be a hyena. He looks too racist for that. Wesker would be a cat. Barry would be like a big dog, like a Saint Bernard. What would Steve be? Didn't Steve originally have leopard print pants or something? Could make him like a cat too. Merchant Resident 4 would be an opossum. Oh my god. I didn't mean to do that. You could make Rebecca a lamb, and then you could make Billy Cohen a lion. What would Ashley be? A mouse. Mousley. He's still posing to be an opossum, but he likes trash. Lewis would be a panther. I was thinking about something more elegant for Lewis, like a gazelle or something. I don't know. Some kind of deer. Cunty bird vibes. Ooh. You could make the merchant a crow, or make Lewis a crow or something. Alright, so we're going to the facility. Oh, I left that ink ribbon behind. Should I take... I think I should take the machine guns. I feel like Carlos could be a hyena. Or maybe like an African wild dog. Or maybe a German Shepherd. %. It's been a while since I've saved it. How about Ada? I don't know, a lyrebird. Lioness for Ada. I was thinking panther for Ada. The safe room music sounds like something, a serious scene from an RPG. It does. Should be a sow? Like a pig? So what is that, Stardream? Oh, actually, Ada should be like a stoat or a marten or something. If Leon's a mink. That way they match. Or like a ferret. Nikolai would be a rat. The police chief from Resident Evil 2 would be a pig. Leon is a ferret, if you know what I mean. This shit. Fucking Gravedigger 2.0. My god, is that a boar worm? Not the boar worms. Really, Umi? Oh my god. I can't defend you anymore, Umi. Ventilation of biology room not complete. Lock can be released when the ventilation is complete. Great. Should you still be my friend if I was a worm? Yeah, I'll put you in a little dirt cup. All this shit again. Alfred. Oh shit! I put the controller down, chat. Fucking F slur. Alfred, I just want to talk. Alfred, I'm gonna rip that plug right out of you. Like a fucking Beyblade. Yeah. Same sucks. Yeah, he's too limp-wristed. Oh, there's a safe room here. A sleigh. Is this what I think it is? Homo medicine? Homo medicine. Well, we know what we have to do with this, chat. Da, da, da. It's not what it's called. That's what it's called. Actually, I did just save it. I'm not going to save it again. So it is optional whether or not to take the medicine back to the dude. But we're going to do it. fucking laugh.
Consider the area you are in a special playground I have prepared just for you. Please try and keep me amused, and do not disappoint me by dying too soon. I so want to enjoy this.
I can't even do that. He just dies if you don't give him the medicine star dream. And then later in the game, he just doesn't pop up again. But I'm pretty sure he dies no matter what. Oh my god, these fucking door opening scenes. I thought he gives the second character something. Yeah. Oh wait, the submachine guns are the fully automatic weapons. Hey King. I hate these things. Yeesh. Let's get the fuck out of me. Incredible. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, that felt good.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, Claire. Your knight in shining armor is here.
Don't point the gun at me.
You wish. But thanks for the help.
See? This is why you need me. I got your back.
Whatever. Here, take these.
Machine guns? For me?
You know the deal, in exchange for your Lugers.
Okay, okay.
Oh, decorative but deadly.
This thing is too cool. Yes! Now this is my kind of weapon. All right! Huh? Hey, this thing's empty. You cheated me.
You're gonna get him killed, Claire.
Up there, plenty of ammo, just for you.
Way up there?
Give me a boost and I'll get it for you.
All right, all right.
Getting on all
Ow!
fours.
My back. You're heavier than you look. Hurry up.
Here's one clip for your two guns.
Happy now?
that I believe in
Now
women's
that your
supremacy.
knight has made his appearance, he can join you in your descent into death.
Back from his shower, bitches. Hey, Jet, welcome back. Hope your shower was good. Oh.
Okay, let's do it. Wait here.
Oh,
Claire.
yeah.
Time to test out my new toy.
My new toy. Steve took Sonic the Hedgehog's advice. Just put your shoulder on the, put your head on your shoulder and go, oh yeah. I forgot that you get to play as Steve here. I think you should I think the play here is to kill as many zombies as possible because you have to come through here as Claire anyway. So if you kill them all as Steve, then you save yourself a bunch of ammo. Steve's family picture. Nothing on the back. It's a picture of Steve and his parents. Caution, breaker may fail due to overload. In case of failure, raise the lever as illustrated. The ventilation device will not resume operation. Ah, that's how to get the ventilation in the science room. Do you get infinite ammo? You don't. But you I think you have enough ammo to kill all the enemies.
Hey, Claire! I managed to clear a path for you. It should be safe now. Well, what do you think of my work? You see? This thing is a lot more reliable than any person.
Than people?
This is fucking writing, dude.
Steve, what were you doing here? Who brought you here, and where is your family?
Shut up!
Oh,
I don't
yeah!
wanna talk about it.
Steve, that is a waste of ammo.
Steve.
Oh, yeah!
Never mind. Let's get going.
There's like 5 cutscenes depending on how far you get. Oh yeah, if you go back to Claire, she's like, really? You scared to go alone? Or if you go back and like kill the enemy, she's like, wow, you killed all of them or something like that. Lugers with no ammo. I guess I gave him a gun with no ammo too. So there was a grenade launcher back there that needed a blue indigo card to get to, so we'll remember that for later. Man, I wonder why Steve doesn't like relying on people. Maybe we'll find out in a second.
Claire, are you okay?
Steve, behind you!
No.
What's wrong, Steve? Shoot him!
Wait! I can't! No!
I can't!
No! Ah!
That's the best line read in the game. I love it. Oh, Matt Berry would be proud. Father!
Steve.
Father! My God. Oh, iconic.
Father. Father. Father.
Steve, why are you erect? He's not a furry, even. Still better than Gal Gadot.
Dad. Used to work for Umbrella.
Father, no.
Steal information.
You must give me the
Then
stone.
sell it off to the highest bidder.
With enough champagne to fill the night.
He was caught. Mom was killed. And we were sent here.
#1. With enough T-virus to fill the Nile. Okay,
Oh,
Wesker.
Steve.
Oh, Steve. That's
It's a
cringe.
fool to do something so reckless. So stupid.
Claire's legs are insane.
It's okay now. Just rest.
Steve's father, he's obviously dead. Why do they phrase it like that? He's obviously dead, Claire. Fuck, okay, like, calm down, like. Large size relief. The imagery appears to be telling a legend. Scrap iron is blocking the battery outlet. Well, fucking move it, bitch. I see you hiding up there. Father! Odd. I should leave him alone. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck that. I feel like people really underestimate how difficult it would be to shoot like a family member who is infected. Because it's a trope that's done over and over, and it's just sort of, people have just become so, like, whatever to it. And I don't know if I've ever seen a piece of zombie media actually portray that in a way that's, like, really relatable and realistic. And I'm talking specifically after someone has turned into a zombie. The fuck am I? I don't think I could do it. Because, like, there'll always be that part of you that, like, can't really believe or process the fact that someone is, like, completely gone mentally. Because think about, like, what a zombie would be contextually in the real world, you know? If it's a virus, then they're still alive. They're not dead. You know? Ah, it seems to be a picture of this room. So the red skeleton picture was here. Hey Fox, how you doing? But yeah, you can't just rewire your brain to be all like, oh, they're a monster now, I can just shoot them. Like, you know, it would be extraordinarily difficult, if not just straight up impossible for some people. I just find that they can still be saved funny and frustrating. Like, girl, their jaw is falling off completely. I still think that there would be that part of you that believes that, though. Like, yeah, I don't know. It'd still be that part of you that, like, even if they were like, their eyes were glazed over or they were screaming and fucking trying to bite you or they were missing a limb or something, it'd still be that part of you that's just like, think about someone you love, like, right now. Someone that you love with every part of yourself. Like, for me, if it was Beef, I couldn't do it. I couldn't pull the trigger on Beef. Even if Beef was like a mindless zombie trying to fucking bite me, I couldn't do it. Actually, you know what piece of media has done that really well, I think? The Last of Us. The scene in The Last of Us where, oh my fucking god, I pushed the wrong button again. What are those two characters' names? Micah and I can't remember their names. The two people that you run into in the first game. Sam and Dean, that's it. Yeah, I think that was really well done. No, it's not Outcast. You don't think so? Oh my god, you're making fun of me. You're making fun of me. And I trusted you. And you betray me live on stream. Might have to unmoderate Wayland chat. Anyway, I used to like the very first time I ever played The Last of Us, when that scene plays out where like he shoots his younger brother because he's about to bite Ellie. He doesn't like shoot him immediately. It's like a whole standoff between him, Joel, and Ellie, and he does it and then immediately shoots himself as well. I used to think it was incredibly unrealistic, and I found it frustrating because it was like, oh, he just shoots himself. They just write him out of the story. But like, I don't know, like sitting with it for a much longer time now, like, I don't think it is entirely unrealistic, you know? When your entire purpose for living was to keep your younger brother alive, and then he turns into an infected, and you have to shoot him and kill him as an infected, then like, you know, the amount of trauma that you've experienced and the shit that you've gone through. You made Waylon sad. I don't care, Jat. I'll strap Waylon down to a fucking table and jab him with a poker. Just for fun. Oh my god! Oh my god! A big fuck off tank. This layout of this place is confusing, man. They changed that take in European releases? What they changed it to? This could be suited for Alfred's tastes. Not Claire calling him a size queen. I think I was meant to release the ventilation. Jab him where? With what? How many times? For fun? Oh, Steve and his dad are gone. Steve ate him. Yummy. Different kind because it was a World War II German take in the OG. Oh. little bit too close to home for Europe. Can I not interact with this panel? All right, cool. I probably should have cleared out this area as Steve. There's a handgun part placed on the work desk. It cannot be used with the M93R. Oh, this might be for a different character. Chemicals used for gun maintenance. The lockpick for that. Thank you for the pats. I originally, with the puppy mode, I originally wanted to make it that the pats were like cheaper for puppy mode, but I couldn't figure out a way to like program that. I don't know what that is, and I don't want to have anything to do with it. Steve also has different things he says when you go through this area. Yeah. Like if you kill every enemy versus if you kill none of them versus if you kill some of them versus if you go back and check on Claire before you progress. Pats don't cost that much anyway. Yeah. Love the colors. Thank you. I have no idea where I'm meant to go right now. Oh, we're just back up here again. Oh, I know what I meant to do. I'm so silly. I know what I meant to do. How old is Steve, by the way? Isn't Steve meant to be like 17 in this game? Like Claire is like 22 or something. Steve is 19. Okay, good. Like fuck. I got worried that Steve might be underage for a second there. Steve is younger than Claire though. What? Luckily, the dogs can't go upstairs. Gonna make Wayland play this too. Nah, Wayland's skipping this one, I think, because it's not a mainline Resident Evil game. Technically. Wayland is doing 1-0. Wayland is doing 1 remake, 0, 2 remake, 3 remake, 4 remake, 5, 6, 7, 8. My toot scoot baby is driving me so crazy. And I think they're doing Revelations, which is a spin-off game technically, but not a mainline. It's not a numbered Resident Evil game. It's code. It's not Resident Evil 4. It's not Resident Evil 3.5. Well, they're not doing it all at once, Vincent. They're doing it over like the next fucking 12 months. Doing Revelations but not CV, which is a mainline game, is actually hilarious. I approve. I think CV narratively is definitely more important than Revelations. This was the original Resident Evil 3, wasn't it? But then they made like the Jill game. Also, hi Shanton. In a contract deal with Sony, only mainline number games on their systems for a time. Ah, and this was Dreamcast. They struck a deal with Nintendo eventually too. Because Nintendo and Capcom, Nintendo said make Resident Evil for our console exclusively. You know, and they said, okay, we'll do that, but you have to guarantee sales. And so they made Resident Evil 1 at 0, but they didn't sell enough copies, so they finished making Resident Evil 4 for the GameCube and then also published a PlayStation 2 version. Which, the two versions of Resident Evil 4 bug me a lot because, like, the GameCube and the PS2 version are... One isn't better than the other, but they both have differences. Like, the GameCube version runs better. It looks better and runs better, but the PlayStation 2 version has more content. Like... These guys are all alive again? Also, someone in chat earlier said that these graveyard zombies are the only Resident Evil zombies that are like actual corpses. Yeah, Stardream. Trivia. None of the zombies are actually dead in the series, except for the graveyard ones. Are there two apocalypses going on simultaneously? They go into hibernation and understand what is happening to them and eventually become the welcome to the feeling according to Resident Evil Outbreak. I have no idea. Does Resident Evil Outbreak actually explain that? They tried to get with Monster Hunter and it banged. The Monster Hunter one was pretty successful, eh?
What are you doing here?
Hey, Ronaldo. I mean, Rodrigo. I mean, Ronnie. I'll give you these pills if you let me suck your dick.
Hemostatic medicine. How kind of you. Thanks.
Oh, her
Here,
pupils are
let me help you with
huge.
Thanks, but I can take care of myself. Just go.
It's 5
Keep
polygons.
it. It was a gift from my brother, but
Thanks. Here, let me give you this in return. You might need it later on. Now go. Don't worry about me.
Hell yeah, the lockpick.
Leave me alone.
Go away. Dick. I'll take my fucking ladder back. So yeah, we basically trade the ladder for the lockpick now. By the way, Kudo, have you heard of Claire Obscure Expedition 33? It's a pretty RPG game made by an indie studio. I have, but it's French, so I don't like it. I'm kidding. Yeah, no, I've seen some gameplay footage of it. It's very pretty. Definitely took a little bit of inspiration from Persona with its menu design in like a good way. Fuck. The devs of Ubisoft refugees too? Oh shit. Hi Zet, how you doing? We get a shout out for Zet? No touch me. Yeah, it looks pretty. I don't really know if I have time for it though. I don't have a weapon equipped. How long have I not had a weapon equipped for? How you doing, Zet? Get to beat up a mime and steal their clothes. Oh my god. Thank you for the hydrate. To answer your question, in Resident Evil Outbreak, you can become a zombie and control that, which I know you know, but for clarity's sake, you can then ad-lib as a zombie, and generally they're scared and confused, but also welcome the feeling of not having to think about anything anymore. Oh. Like the ad-lib, like, talking system. I would love to play, oh god! I would love to play more, Resident Evil Outbreak. I played through the first level of Outbreak 1 with... Outbreak 1? I think it was Outbreak 1. Maybe it was Outbreak 2. I think it was the first level of Outbreak 2. Played through that with Ibid and Sylvie, and it was really fun. Very difficult. Fucking what? Don't touch me. Ow, fucker! Oh, I'm really wounded now. I really want to play, but I feel like it's a game is it's gonna be a hard game to get a group together. Yeah. It's definitely, my thing about Resident Evil Outbreak is that as much as I love that game, it is a game for experienced Resident Evil players. It is not friendly to newcomers at all. It really expects that you have played Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, and even Veronica Code. Like, it has like the fixed camera angles and the inventory management and all that shit, you know. And I love it. It's just hard to convince my friends to get into it. But hey, maybe I can convince Waylon to do a Resident Evil Outbreaks. Oh, Waylon's not playing the originals though. God damn it. That was all that was in here? Oh boy. Why do so many zombie games have zombies with one big arm? Does becoming a zombie make you want to jerk off a lot? Yeah, that is a good question. I feel like that's just a design trope. Character with one big arm. Who was the first to do that? I don't think it was Left 4 Dead. Resident Evil 2 did it first? Maybe. There might be like an old movie that had like an enemy with one big arm and one little arm. What the fuck? Hello? Jesus Christ. Oh, nice angle. It wasn't raining out, it wasn't storming outside a moment ago. Something is written on the memo. First digit, left, right. Second digit, left. Third digit, right. Fourth digit, right, right, right. I feel like I should be writing this down. First digit, left, right. Second digit, left. Wait. Left, right. Second digit, left. Third digit, right. Fourth digit, right, right, right. There is no power going to it. Are you sure? Turn the computer on. Okay, whatever. This fucking video again. Sick. Oh, it's the Resident Evil 2 logo in the bottom left. And is that Jill in the bottom left as well? That totally looks like Jill, am I right? The bottom left picture is the Resident Evil 2 eye, William Birkin's eye, and then the one above it, that's a screenshot of Jill in the warehouse at the start of Resident Evil 3, I believe. Enter the password. Four digits. Let's go interact with this thing over here first. There's a button. First digit. Left. Oh. Right. So first digit is 1. Second digit is left again, which is 9. Third digit is right, so 7. And then the third digit is right 3 times. Which is 1. So it should be 1971. 1971. Which I would put my money on as a birth date for Alfred and Alexia Ashford. Love how every time that video comes up, we all pick up on the weird vibes, but don't comment. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, fuck off. Is there any way to avoid being hit by those fuckers? So annoying. They just grab you from wherever. A creepy mansion. Christ. Who was that? I don't know. Looks like that residence is evil. Looks like the ah! Looks like the resident of, oh fuck's sakes. Looks the resident of this residence is evil, huh? Hate those fucking things. By all means, take your fucking time. I hate these fuckers. Oh my god. I'm gonna get killed by freaking bats. Very Dreamcasty, I wish I had had a Dreamcast, man. I wanted a Dreamcast so bad when I was younger. I wanted Code Veronica. I wanted fucking Sonic the Hedgehog Adventure. Oh, fuck off. Fuck's sakes. How old was it here? Maybe shoot then move. Yeah, it's just difficult. And I'm impatient right now. I wonder if I still had the lighter, if I could light those candles. Ugh, I'm getting really hungry. I gotta wrap up stream soon, chat. Oh. Hopefully we'll find a safe room soon.
Keep focused, brother. Our enemy is only a little girl. Oh, why is this taking so long?
My apologies, Alexia, but I have been doing my best.
The revival of the Ashford family depends on your success, brother.
I am aware of that, Alexia. I will revive the family name myself and make you the master of the glorious Ashford family.
Do not worry, brother. I will handle them both myself. Who is there? Is someone at the corridor?
Is someone at the corridor? Why is there a window to the corridor? This gives goofy
So
West.
what is it, Alexia?
Nothing. I believe I must have been imagining things.
Let us go, brother.
The vocal training is going well. God. Yeah, this was the first game to do goofy Wesker Matrix cutscene. A lot of people think it was Resident Evil 5, and they definitely expanded on it, but... Is someone at the corridor? Blue sapphire is embedded in the opening. Even the hydrate bee. I'm almost out of water. Hey, Welsh. Oh my god, these fucking door opening scenes. The drama of it all. Beautiful melody. Something is written on the back of the lid. Red Queen and Blue King return. The path opens. Abrupt. The gorgeous furnishings here. Nothing useful. The mirror has been smashed. Silver key. Oh. He made of pure silver. Oh, I know what door that unlocks. The door with the crest. Listen. Crest on Birdman's helmet. That bed makes sure you stay down. Oh my god. Opening the door to get snacks from the kitchen. Is someone at the corridor? Oh, what? You know what bugs me about the Resident Evil franchise is that post 9/11, the mention, like, terrorism is mentioned constantly. It's like it's the bioterrorism game now. Like Resident Evil becomes post 9/11 media so hard. What was the first game to do it? Was it Resident Evil 4? 4 or 5. I think it might have been more of Resident Evil 5 than it was 4. Do they ever say that terrorists kidnapped the president's daughter in 4, or is it just like people have kidnapped the president's daughter? Be keen to figure that out. Revelations? Nah, it was definitely before Revelations, Zumi, because 5 was before Revelations. Ba-da-da-da-da. It's kind of why I like Resident Evil 7 quite a bit, because they really drop the whole, like, bioterrorism. Like, it's still mentioned, but it's nowhere near as, like, centered as it is in Resident Evil 5 and 6. Oh, boy. Alrighty, chat. I am hungry. I'm gonna go make myself a burrito. And after I've done my burrito, I'm gonna do some artwork. Work on some Patreon stuff, work on some commissions.